Hello everybody, my name is AJ and welcome to the Skillbilly Syndicate channel. Hello everybody, welcome back. I have not shot the test drive video yet with the Holley Sniper installed. I am going to do that either later on today or tomorrow, and then I will get it out the same day that I film it. Did want to show you guys something real quick. I've been kind of meaning to show you guys, but the truck hasn't really been in any shape to show you what I want to show you. So this is a center console. It's for an automatic transmission. The pocket didn't fit for the shifter boot, so I took my router and made my own kind of cover or fascia out of 1/8 inch ABS plastic. But that's not what I wanted to show you. This light here goes to a Bluetooth controller that I bought from airbagit.com. I know. It is the only part that I've ever bought from them, and my reasoning was this. One, it was $200, and I figured if it didn't work, I would just absorb the cost of $200, but it was worth it for me. The risk was worth it for me if it did work and did what it was supposed to do. I bought this thing probably 6, maybe 7 years ago. Literally, I've never had a problem with it other than they updated their software, or they updated the app, and the newer version app wouldn't work with it. But I just saved the old version on an SD card to make sure I had access to it. So anyways, what this does though is there's a Bluetooth box that I have tucked away in here, and that goes to my air suspension. And basically you can control your whole air suspension with your phone. Let me just get my phone out real quick. Another thing that's cool about this is it actually has 2 outputs that you can program for this. So I'm going to just turn the key forwards on here.
System ready.
Okay, so this red light here is just an indicator light. It blinks when you're connecting. It's red when you're not connected. Turn this off here. Okay, anyways. So, right now it's red. I'm not connected. I'm going to go to the app right here. That's what it looks like. It says connecting. Oh, of course, you kidding me? There you go. All right, so now it's green. Now I'm connected. Now, the way this is set up is it's wired up to your switches, same way you would do like a switch box or an umbilical cord. People who have air ride are already familiar with what I'm talking about. Anyways, so this is all up, all down, front left, front right, rear left, rear right. Now what's cool is number 1 and number 2 are programmable outputs. And I have mine set up on a relay pack that reverses polarity every time you use it. And I program this to be on a 5-second latch. So when I press the button down, it'll actually stay engaged for 5 seconds and then cuts off. And what I have this wired to is I have a electric exhaust cutout under my truck that dumps pretty much right underneath the driver's seat down here. It does a Y off of the exhaust. One part of the Y just dumps straight down right here under the cab. The other part goes all the way back to the Flowmaster 40 series exhaust. So this is what it sounds like running. And that's with the exhaust open. How loud it is. And I got it programmed to where I can hit number 2 here, and it'll close. And now it's quiet. Another thing that's fun with this is when you wire it up, unlike a switch box, you only have to wire like 10 wires and that's it. All of the circuitry to do all up, all down, or just to the left, just to the right, all that what you'd normally have to run individual wires for on an external switch box, all that circuitry is done through the controller via the app. So I can go all down, And then you can see the whole truck lays down. Now I got side on here, so I can actually go front left up, and I do rear left up, and now it's doing side. And then I can do the same thing with the passenger side, passenger front up, passenger right up, all up. So I can control everything from the Bluetooth controller for my air ride. Like I said, I spent $200 on this years ago at airbagit.com, and I have had nothing but a good time with it, honestly. No problems. I know it's kind of a crazy thing to say, especially the reputation the company has. I wouldn't buy any hardware that they produce because I know they produce it themselves. But I doubt there's any software writers or app designers that are actually doing all the work in-house. So I kind of just hope that they outsourced the app and the construction of the Bluetooth controller itself to people who were more fitted for that kind of a job, and not the same people who are cutting 4-link bar ends or I don't know, shock relocator tabs and stuff like that, because I have heard horror stories about those products. So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys this real quick on this video of this thing working. I also have my digital gauges in here that goes for my, I got from ABS. These are the sending units here. There's one for each airbag and then one for the tank itself. And then those all go here to my digital readout. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to show you guys this little feature on my truck. I think it's pretty neat. This is what it looks like when you back out of the app. You just hit back twice and it closes out, and then the light goes back to being red. So also, if anyone's interested in getting this, I should be able to provide a link in the description. But if you're worried about somebody just downloading the app and having control over your air suspension, that's not how it works. There's actually a button on the Bluetooth controller the very first time that you pair your device to it, and you have to push that button down as a confirm pairing request. And all that's in the instructions. So not anybody could just come by, download the app for free, and then pair to your air suspension. You have to actually press the button the first time you do it. Also, if you want to change devices, so I usually run like my iPad for my radio in the middle of my where my air vents are right there. I usually have an iPad that mounts there, and it just slides right in, and I usually use that for my stereo and stuff. And even if I wanted to use that for the app, for the air Bluetooth controller, I would have to press that button on the controller itself again to connect that device. So anytime you connect a new device or a different device to it, you have to press that button. But once that device is paired and connected to it, you don't have to do it again until you change to a different device. So there were some people that in the comments from another user had talked about how dangerous it would be for somebody else to have control over your air suspension from their device or accidentally pair to it. And not many people even know about this Bluetooth controller, and even fewer people have it. So and again, there's that safety feature where you got to press the button to confirm pairing with it, just like you would any device like to your radio or anything else like that. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great one, and I am working very hard to get the video of the truck driving, running and driving for you guys as soon as I can. All right, have a great one. See you soon.